Welcome back to Patriot Life. I'm Justin Stuck.
And I'm Dylan Forche.
Well, Dylan, we have a lot to go through. Where should we start?
I say just jump right in.
Just like the 6th graders, from March 13th to March 23rd, they traveled to Laverne for swimming lessons.
Justice, you much for swimming?
Let's just say if you're drowning, don't ask me for help.
Well, that's good to know. The FFA made a trip to Columbus, Nebraska for their junior-senior trip.
That's right. While on the trip, they toured a meat plant, a farm, a nursery, and even a detention center.
The art class has finished their third meal for the Commons. Justice, take it away.
Hi, I'm Justice Dunn, and I'm joined today by Ann Krocek. We're working on our third mural, and I was just going to ask her some questions. What is your favorite thing about HBC?
I love the students and working with Ms. Peterson and the community feel. The students are so passionate and so talented. It's just a joy to be here.
So you used to do lots of big stuff in big cities. What's like working on a project in a small town rather than a big city?
Well, I think the special gift that happens for me is that I really get to know the students. Instead of seeing them for 10 minutes once, I get to come back year after year, and so I get to know awesome people like Justice and all the fun students here. So it's just really nice to feel like I get to be part of the community and everyone welcomes me, and it's a beautiful experience. I love it.
What are some private art you've done in the big cities?
I've done work with the Smithsonian and the National and the Kennedy Center, Minneapolis Public Arts, a lot of organizations nationally, the CDC, and it just brings me so much joy to come and watch young people learn how to be artists too, and the possibilities that they might follow this and try to or work as artists or find new ideas.
What have been your favorite parts of past murals and the current mural we're working on now?
That's a good question. I have favorite parts in each of them, and I think the thing that's the most fun with each of them is watching the students light up and seeing what they can create together and join each other, through grades and different experiences to create one thing. I get so excited, I get goosebumps.
What's the theme of our current mural?
Well, I think we're talking about the Patriots and all of the things we celebrate. We're doing around the outside sculpturally at the school as Patriots. I'm not a Patriot, but I am a Patriot, so.
Thank you.
Super nice to see you, Justin.
Thank you, Ann, for all the help you do. The Hillsbury Creek Band and choir students traveled to Pipestone for their annual contest.
The band received an average score of 34.3, which gave them an excellent rating.
And the choir was awarded an average of 32, which also got them an excellent rating.
While Justice MCA testing has started.
That's right, so make sure you get enough sleep and eat breakfast so you can get the best score possible.
Don't worry about me, Justice. I always get my breakfast in.
I can see that. Well, Dylan, as you know, basketball season is sadly over. For more on this story, we give you Dawson Leonard.
I'm Dawson, and I'm here with 4 HBC basketball seniors this year. Jed, Logan, Isaiah, and Dill. Alright, I'm going to be asking them a few questions. Alright guys, what is one memory that you will never forget about your basketball career? Jed.
I would say Zach scoring his 1,000th point and being able to be on the floor with him when he was able to accomplish that goal.
Logan.
Well, I don't have one specific memory, but sitting on the bench with Derek Fick, talking to him and learning his wisdom, that was fun.
Isaiah.
Probably either throwing Zach the pass for his 1,000 point or just Logan's great practice moments.
Bill?
I'd probably have to be the baller corner. We're all just so close and just enjoyed basketball.
Did your guys' season live up to expectations?
I think our season did not go quite as planned. We started off hot and then we just lost a lot of close battles and a few things we could have done maybe had to go better.
I think our season went all right. We obviously could have won in a few more games. That would have been nice, but the close calls we had. would have been nice to beat Westbrook because of some few players.
That's it. It was a good season. Could have gone better probably. Lost some close games. Maybe shot free throws a little better.
Well, we didn't win the state championship, but it's a little under expectations.
It's just how it is.
What was the favorite thing about playing in front of a home crowd?
Probably if you hit that big three and everybody's hands go up and you get the yelling going on.
Mine's probably when I go in, the crowd gets very enthusiastic and cheers for me.
Probably when I hit a free throw, the crowd's about the same way. It's not expected always, but
For me, it's not really during the game, but after the game, especially this year, people would come up to me and they'd be like, "Since when did you learn how to play basketball? You used to be so bad." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
Of all your teammates, who are you most proud of and why?
No, I think I'm most proud of my friend Logan here. Yeah, reached the double-digit milestone there, scoring points in the conference this year. So.
That's a hard question. Who am I most proud of? Probably right here, Dawson Leonard's. I really got to work with him throughout my entire basketball career and see him progress into the hullabaloo that he is today.
obviously Mamba. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Mamba. Gave him that great nickname. Just a great player, all around.
I have to say, my good friend Tom's, he's just improved each and every year, and he just works as hard as he can every day.
How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game?
Well, we got these motion sensing lights in the locker, and if you sit there long enough, they'll turn off, and it's pitch black in there, and it helps us get mentally ready for the game.
No, for me, I'd just lay on the ground and I'd get real comfortable, and I guess I just kind of go into a meditative-like state, almost a nap before games.
Well, it starts early afternoon after school. Go have some good homemade food and then watch some highlights of my favorite player, Mike Dom. Like to get my game like him. You know what I'm talking about, Dawson, right?
Yeah.
And then we go to the locker room before the game, and I always beat Jed in a push-up contest. It's just a good day.
Personally, I don't treat any game differently. I will always have my bag of munchies, and I'll always eat them as fast as I can.
When is a time when something didn't go your way in a game? How did you handle it?
Well, see, there's a lot of those times where something didn't go my way in a game, but you just gotta chug right ahead and don't make that same mistake again and get back out there and play as hard as you can.
One memory that comes to mind is we were playing Mountain Lake, I think was the team, and I was just getting very frustrated to say the least. So I kind of did a hard foul on a guy, and I was scared I was going to do a hard one, so I subbed myself out and sat down.
Well, I'm a very good free throw shooter, if I must say so myself, but every great player will once in a while airball one maybe. Not saying that it happened, but you just make the next one. Just muscle memory for me.
I try not to make mistakes, but when I do, which happens more than I like to admit, I usually just laugh it off.
How do you handle the difficulty of playing in front of other schools' fans at away games?
Well, I invite the other fans to taunt you because it just fuels the fire and it makes you play better, I feel like.
Well, I guess usually if I hear like the student section talking smack or something to my players, they usually I don't know, we make free throws and I turn around and I point at them, show them who's boss.
Well, personally, I remember one memory where the Fulda mom got a little angry because I guess I ran her kid over a little, but you just laugh at them and you just have thoughts that go through your head that you want to say, but you don't say them because you know better.
I like it because it's kind of funny to hear a 40-year-old dad just screaming at you, telling you that he does not like you.
And that's a wrap. As always, stay classy, HBC.
Thank you, Dawson. With basketball ending, it does mean the start of a new season for some athletes.
Track and golf have all started.
Justice, aren't you in golf?
Yes, I am, but sometimes it feels more like track when I'm running through flying golf balls.
I hear you, buddy. At least with golf, it means warmer weather and summertime.
That is true. For some students this summer, they'll be traveling all the way to Belize. For an inside look, we give you Brittany Wilkins.
This is my teacher appreciation, and I'm going to ask Mrs. Richards about the trip to Belize, and we're going to see if anyone is interested. And she's done the trip to Belize many years now, and I'm going to ask her some questions to give you guys some knowledge about the trip to Belize. So, how many years have you taken the trip with the Spanish classes?
I think our first trip was in 2003, so I think we've done, this will be my 4th trip. I think between Mrs. Vandenhoek and I, we've done 6 trips.
Miss Vanek's gone too?
Mm-hmm.
How many years do you take off before going on another trip then?
There is no exact formula. Whenever the spirit moves us and there's enough kids that are interested, then we plan one.
How much does it usually cost?
$2,000 to $3,000.
A person?
Mm-hmm. Per person.
How long do you and your students normally stay there?
8 to 10 days. I think when we went to Europe, we stayed 12 days, so.
Do graduates go at all?
Not usually, no.
Okay, so like if they signed up as senior and then...
Oh, well, when they're seniors, yes. Sometimes kids can sign up as seniors and go, so technically they have graduated, yes. Okay. Right.
Do you have to be in Spanish to go?
You don't have to be in Spanish, but you should have taken it or are going to be taking it.
How do you fund the trip?
The trip is funded by the students themselves, so it's understood that they'll pay for it themselves. We do some fundraising for spending money and such, but they pay for it on their own.
What all does the school provide?
Well, the school just provides a way for us to fundraise through doing concessions, but other than that, nothing.
What was the best memory you had on these trips?
Well, there's a lot of memories, so I don't know. There's many of them. It would take hours for me to tell all of the stories, and some people might not want me to tell the stories. So my best memories are just having fun with kids and watching them be in another culture in another country on their own, and realizing that they can do this. So.
Do you make a schedule, or you just have the students decide where to go?
We decide together based on how much they want to spend, where they want to go, how long they want to be gone.
Do you have a tour guide?
Yes, we go through a tour company, so all that is taken care of.
All right. Well, thank you for educating us on the trip to Belize, and I hope more people go on these trips now that they have the knowledge.
All right, you're welcome.
Sure does seem like fun, right, Justice?
Surely it does sound fun.
Yes, it does, but my name's not Shirley. Recently, the sophomores in FFA took a trip of their own to Sioux City.
While in Sioux City, they toured a dairy farm and Transnova Genetics.
Wow, Justice, well, I sure do tell you, not having school last Friday was fun.
Yes, it was. I personally did a whole lot of nothing.
That sounds like a perfect day, but you know what a perfect week would be? Reading some good books.
That's right. We just passed Dr. Seuss week. For more, we'll bring it to Bailey, Noah, and Luke.
I am here with Mr. Phelps in his office, and Mr. Phelps, what exactly is going on here at the elementary during Dr. Seuss week?
Well, it's kind of a combination of things. So during February, a lot of schools in the nation celebrate I Love to Read Month. So Mrs. Moore, our media specialist, does some things throughout February, kind of encouraging students to read and participate in a variety of different things. And then at the end of the month, the beginning of March 2nd, is always Dr. Seuss's birthday, and schools around the country celebrate I Love to Read and Read Across America week, and we're kind of participating in that. So Mrs. Moore has organized some activities for all of our students who participated in the reading activity, and we're celebrating all that today.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here with Riker and Malachi from kindergarten, and we want to ask you guys what your favorite Dr. Seuss book is. Malachi, what's yours?
Green Eggs and Ham.
Good choice. How about you, Riker? You like Dr. Seuss? What's your favorite book that Dr. Seuss wrote? Cat in the Hat? Good choice, Riker. Thank you, boys.
Abby and Elliot from 3rd grade. What is your guys' favorite event about Dr. Seuss Week?
I would say it would be Cat in the Hat Day, which was on Monday, where we could wear our favorite hat. My favorite day was Wednesday when we got to wear the PJs.
From first grade. And Carson, we're wondering what your favorite Dr. Seuss book was.
The Lorax.
Good choice. And what was your favorite dress-up day? Perfect, thank you.
I'm from second grade, and I was wondering what your favorite Dr. Seuss book is.
Green Eggs and
All right, and what was your favorite Dr. Seuss weekday here?
Yesterday,
Which was what?
Dr. Seuss's birthday.
We're with Bryn, Lene, and Carter from 5th grade. And we would like to know if you guys like green eggs and ham.
Yes.
Yes.
Does it taste funny or does it just look weird?
It just looks,
Looks
weird.
weird.
Okay.
What do you guys think it'd be like to be the Lorax?
Cool.
Weird.
Honey.
Thank you guys. We're here with Mrs. Roman, and part of the activities are playing with slime. What does the slime have to do with Dr. Seuss movie?
There's a Dr. Seuss book called Bartholomew and the Book, and so we made different colors. That's basically just water, cornstarch, and food coloring. But it's really fun for them to play with and just get a different feel for it.
Cool. Any other activities in the gym?
Yes, there are.
Yep, there's we have like a building station. They made like Dr. Seuss hats and they get to try and stack.
And this is the
There's
slime
a truffle tree building center, so they get to try and make the trees from the books.
Cool. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Coordinator of Dr. Seuss Week, we wanted to ask you some Dr. Seuss trivia.
Awesome.
Knowledge.
Okay.
So do you know what the real name of Dr. Seuss is?
Theodore, and then it's Geisel.
Correct.
Many pronunciations.
How many books did he write?
Oh, that I don't know. 28?
More.
42?
More than 60.
More than 60. Shoot. I know he got in trouble for drinking gin during Prohibition. That's why he had to become Dr. Seuss.
And was he a real doctor?
No.
And where did he write most of his books?
In New York?
Close, Springfield, Massachusetts.
There we go, Springfield, Massachusetts.
Thank
Shoot.
you very much.
You're welcome. How did I do?
Oh, what was your favorite book?
My favorite book was Green Eggs and Ham.
I like that one, or the fish one. Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish.
Yeah, that one.
was good. Yeah, that's my other favorite one. Dr. Seuss.
Thanks, guys. In other news, the annual NCAA March Madness has started. Justice, who do you have winning it all?
I think that Florida Gulf Coast has it in them to bring the title home this year.
Justice, they already lost.
That goes in my bracket, along with everyone else's.
It's okay, Justice. At least you say goodbye to another winter.
And hello to spring!
Justice, what's your favorite thing about the spring?
Definitely the beautiful flowers. I mean, obviously the fact I can grab some meat.
That's what I thought. Justice, I've got a question for you. What would your perfect day consist of?
Personally, I say playing video games all day and only stopping to eat.
Not bad. Let's see some of other people's perfect days.
What would your perfect day consist of?
I would wake up, eat breakfast, ride around on a golf cart with friends, crash it. I would play football, fishing.
That's enough.
What does your perfect day consist of?
Chicken nuggets, bright skies, rain, and balloons.
My perfect day would always start off with eating some breakfast tacos, and then getting swole with my boys, and then it would be a Saturday. That would be good, so I don't have to go to school. And then I would play Minecraft all day, and then go to bed about 1 or 2 and play Minecraft all day.
Perfect day consist of?
Probably bowling with Tyler Jess.
Playing Rocket League with Thomas Disty.
What does your perfect day consist of?
Going on a shopping spree and sitting at the beach with the nice sun.
Oh, my perfect day is number 1, just getting up in the morning, and number 2, seeing the beautiful 10th graders in biology.
What does your perfect day consist of?
Getting up and eating Nora's breakfast tacos, getting swole with my boys, and playing Minecraft till 2 in the morning.
What does your perfect day consist of?
Ride Dawson's cows.
Probably going on a shopping spree with my best friend Paige, and then going and sitting on the beach, having a nice day on the beach.
Perfect day consists of playing basketball and not chipping my tooth.
Perfect day consist of?
Sleeping.
Anything else?
More sleeping.
All right.
Your perfect day consists of
Hanging out with my friends at the park.
your perfect day consists of riding horse on the beach in Hawaii.
Your perfect day consists of
Laying around all day.
consist of chasing hot girls. What was your perfect day consist of?
It'd be summer. I'd be outside. I'd read a book.
Perfect day consists of
Getting away from my brother and going swimming.
consist of
Probably being better than the older brother and some things. What perfect day consists of being at home, watching Netflix all day.
day consists of
I would wake up, eat some breakfast tacos, get swole with my bros, and then play Minecraft till 2 in the morning.
Getting to see Sydney.
All those days seem perfect to me.
Me too. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Dylan Forche.
And I'm Justice Dunn. We can't wait for next time.
How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game?
Well, you see, in the locker room, we would always be mentally prepared. We'd have these automatic lights in the locker room, so we'd sit there and get them to turn off, and the darkness really allowed our inner selves to get pumped up for the contest.
Well, for me, I'd bring in my headphones, my big noise-canceling ones, and I'd go into the...
How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game?
Well, we got these motion-sensing lights in the locker room, and if you sit there long enough, you can get the lights to shut off, and helps us get mentally prepared for that.
I don't know.
Okay, are you going? Is it going?
How do you guys pump How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game? How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game?
Well, we got these lights in the locker room that'll turn off if you sit there long enough and don't move, so we can sit there and get mentally ready if it's really dark in the locker room. And, a few headbangers against the locker go along that as well if it's an opponent we don't like.
Well, for me, I'd bring in my big noise-canceling headphones, and I'd go into the showers, and there's a handicap stall, and I'd close the curtain and just...
How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game?
Well, we have the motion-sensing lights in the locker room, and if you sit there long enough and don't move, we can get the lights to shut off, so it really helps us get mentally prepared for the team we're about to play.
Well, for me, I'd bring in my big noise-canceling headphones, and I'd go into the shower. There's a handicap stall.
How do you guys pump yourself up for a big game? How do you guys pump... And that's a wrap. Stay classy, San Diego.
No, don't say.
And that's a wrap. Stay classy.
Could you read it?
Well, that's our interview.
How many times have you taken these trips?
This will be my 4th trip. I think 4th or 5th trip. I don't remember. Mrs. Vandenhoek has done 2, so.
So have you gone with her on the
Yes, she and I did one together to Costa Rica. She did one to Costa Rica, then she did one to Ecuador. And then I've done the other ones to Europe and Costa Rica, and then this year to Belize.
When was your last one this year?
2015 was our last one to Costa Rica. Mm-hmm.
Do you know when your next one is at all?
Nope.
Not
No
yet?
idea.
Don't have that spirit yet?
No idea.